Nashville Superspeedway, and we are back in the K5 Indycar Series, running here at Nashville Superspeedway. A really fun track. We're going to be here for 200 laps. It'll be the longest lap wise race that I've ever done here at Nashville Superspeedway. So that should be fun. We actually qualified third, surprisingly, so I think we actually get a bonus point. Qualifying just finished up. So that's cool. That's my first bonus point of the season. You can also get a bonus point for leading a lap, but we have not done that. We got 27 cars in here. Good field. And a rule for this race, you must use the access road on pit entry. Exit, obviously you have to use it, but on pit entry you also have to use it. I think they did that in real life in the IndyCar Series when they ran here, which is why that is a rule. It's also going to make it much safer for green flag pit stops if people are entering on the backstretch instead of the exit of turn 4. So that will be that. We got to be very careful on exit here. On the access road, it can get loose like it's trying to right now. So that'll be something to watch out for under green. I did change the bar. The rear bar I've got set to 5. Default is 3, I think. The front bar I'm leaving it at 4. I think Nick is running that at 3. He's doing 3-4. Or 3-5, I mean, and I'm doing 4-5 with the weight jacker just at 0. It feels okay. We're still going to need to be backing off way early and trying to protect that right front. There's going to be a ton of right front wear with how tight this setup is and how bad the aero push is. So that's going to be something to keep in mind. Running by yourself, it's not too bad if you lift pretty early. Go ahead, get down here onto the access road, do a practice entry. Not too bad getting slowed down for that. I'm worried what it's going to feel like on old tires, though. But not too bad of an entry. So yeah, 4-5 on the bars. I might mess with the weight jacker. This is going to be on 4 times time acceleration, so it's going to transition into nighttime throughout the race as well.
Right here.
Which should be fine, but I need to be careful and be ready for it to get loose like it did at Iowa once it transitioned to night. That's going to be the big thing.
Alright, that's it.
Once it turned night in Iowa, we got so incredibly loose and unstable. We need to be prepared for that and try and keep up with the changes so that we can hopefully be competitive the whole time. We're going to have a good starting position, and hopefully we'll keep that track position the whole race. But it'll be hard. We need to just be nice and calm. Try not to push too hard. Keep that right front on it. If we drop some spots early, that's fine. I'm just trying to save the tires and go for the long run. I'm also worried if I'm going to push with the way the aero push is and the traffic, I think I'm going to be hitting the wall, because that wall on exit really jumps out quickly. I hit it a couple times out of turn 4. Just middle of the corner, you'll get a big push and it just will not ever turn again. You just have to lift pretty much until you get out of the corner before you get back on throttle. It's crazy. Also, last time we ran this combo, the only other time we ran this combo, I was running second and I clipped the yellow line on the front stretch, and that instantly spun my car, and that's still a thing that can happen, so we need to be careful with that. You cannot even touch that yellow line on the tri-oval with those left side tires because it will spin the car. So we need to be very conservative with that, leave half a car length probably. No reason for us to get super aggressive at that point in the track. For very little payoff and a very high risk situation if you touch that yellow line. But other than that, we should be good to go. P3 to start with, just ahead of Ryan Carlisle, and just behind a Leighton and Dakota. Dakota with the pole. I think that's his first pole, right? Leighton and Warren are, I think, 1-2 in the championship. Warren might be in first, I'm not sure, but I know both of them are up there really high. Warren's starting pretty far back here, but Leighton's starting in second. Nick's starting in 11th. Shane is up here, top 10. Alan is in 8th to start this. Good luck to everybody. Should be a fun one. Tell everyone good luck.
You'll have to stop for more fuel before the race is over.
And let's hopefully have a good race. Try and keep it underneath ourselves, not have any mistakes. And if we have some mistakes, hopefully not take anybody else out with me is the big thing.
You have 6 additional sets of tires for this race. Be smooth and have a good run.
7 total sets, 6 in the pits.
Probably a stupid question, but weight jacker, positive is looser, right?
Yeah. Righty-loosey. Righty-loosey, lefty-tighty for this car.
Oh, so...
Thank you for that.
And Nick wants the leaders to leave a gap from the pace car for the start.
Green next time by.
Yep.
All right, man. Line up on the inside row. Pit road is closed.
Nice and easy.
About how much?
Just so that you can go without the pace car holding you up.
He just wants
I think
some.
before the race in chat, he said about 10 cars back.
He just wants them to be able to go as soon as the pace car dips in.
Are we good to go whenever on initial start, or we wait for green?
You're good to go whenever the pace car comes off the track.
Yeah. All right.
10-4.
Be ready for the massive arrow push in this traffic.
Good luck, everybody.
No need to be super aggressive right now.
Get ready.
Hopefully everyone around me is going to be fairly patient because I might be struggling figuring out what the handling is going to feel like.
Pace car's in. The pace car's in.
He's going early. And we're off. Almost into second.
Flag, green flag.
We are going to be in second. All right.
Outside.
Was very cautious on entry there, so he gets back to our outside. That whole outside line's going to get a huge run there.
Clear high. Got one outside.
Yeah, it's going to get tight on the bottom.
Still there. Still there.
Not sure. I did a little practice keeping it in 5th gear around the corners. Holy cow. Somebody's in the wall behind us hard. Don't know if they're spinning or not. Yeah, I did some practice just keeping it in 5th. I'm not sure if that is going to be better. Doesn't seem as good out of the corner. At least it didn't right there. I need to be lifting quite a bit earlier because it is not turning. Ryan's running a bit higher in the corner to just get out of that dirty air, and I think that's helping him. Shane's doing the same thing behind us. And these top 3 are pulling away, but that's all right. I am saving some tires, and hopefully we'll get into a groove here and not be too bad. Do about 65 laps on the tank, 63 laps. Not sure if you're going to want tires to go that long. I don't know. Ask for the lead up ahead. A Leighton are trying to get there. I think the rest of us right here are just kind of stuck in line with the arrow. Just left it in 4th that time. I'm using a little bit of brake just so we're not coasting as much. That's just worse on the tires, as opposed to using a bit of brake to get it to turn.
Just hit the top of the lap. 24.274.
Yeah, we're just kind of stuck in line here now. Just no mistakes. Long race. Just need to get the laps completed right now. felt quite a bit better when he was a bit higher there and we could go beneath his air. I don't know if it was any faster, but it's probably better on the tires. But feeling okay. Just need to not push it too hard. Try and save that right front as best we can. I don't know if we're going to be very good at it. We were okay to start with at Iowa, but then as the race went on, we kind of got worse because I had started racing a bit harder. I need to move my chair back. I'm a little too close to the steering wheel right now. I cannot do that right now. Two leaders are just kind of driving away. Dakota and Layton.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
In sim time, it is almost 4 o'clock. And with that, 4 times time acceleration, it's going to be heading to sunset pretty quick. I think track position is going to be so key for us. I'm really glad we were able to qualify fairly good there. I did see somebody hit the wall hard behind us at the start, but haven't seen anybody on pit road or anything. I do see a lap car up ahead. But nice to get a bonus point. We are just behind Dylan in the points by like 5. So that 1 bonus point for getting 3rd in qualifying is going to help us. Maybe we can stay out on a pit cycle and get a lap lead and get 5 bonus points that way. That would be nice. And being this close to the front, that might be fairly easy to get without costing us too much. We'll see how it goes if the cautions cooperate. Opened up a little bit of a gap on Shane now. So I'm trying to just kind of roll it around through the corner. Need to keep in our head that it might get looser as this time goes along. We need to be prepared to make adjustments to counteract that. It's feeling okay right now. I'm not pushing it very hard though. They are still battling up ahead for the lead, and they're still going very fast despite that. I think the track started off on 0% rubber as well. So that's probably going to make tire wear on this first run a little bit more than what we're going to get later. Tire wear, though, not as big of a deal. And it won't be a very big deal once we get to nighttime. But early on here, it does help to save. And we saw that at Iowa. Once we get to the end of this run, there's going to be some people that are going really quick. But everyone right here from Ryan on back is kind of evenly spaced out. It's only the leaders that are nose to tail battling. And I'm kind of surprised they're able to both run that well and that close, but I guess they have the cleanest air out of anybody. And the leader doesn't have any draft ahead of him, and the second place guy does, so that might be keeping them together.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
We're still doing fastest laps of the race. Ryan's kind of slowly pulling away from us.
We're right back to where we left off in Iowa, Warren.
Good one.
Warren must be up to 8th. I think he started further back than that, didn't he? Forgot to turn my fan on. That stinks. I wish I had that on. Oh, and Ryan just caught the yellow line. Just what I was worried about. That will wreck you instantly. Just touching it with the tiniest bit of the left side tires. That yellow line will just wreck you on the front stretch. Unfortunate. Now we have no dirty air in front of us, really.
You're back in third. Good job, man.
Ryan has, I don't know where he's fallen to, but that was really unfortunate for him, and we are up to 3rd now. He's on pit road. He might have gotten damage from that. That sucks. I know when we were running 2nd here and did that, we hit the inside wall and just destroyed the car. Let's keep it in 5th for a while and see what we get. Dakota started to pull away from a Leighton now. I don't know if this is going to be any faster. Let's keep an eye on that delta behind us to Shane. If we can run some laps without having to downshift to 4th, that'll be better, I think. Save a little bit more fuel. It looks to be doing okay. Car turns a lot better now, though, that Ryan's not in front of us because we don't have that arrow coming off of him. We are starting to catch up to a Leighton. So we might get that arrow right back here pretty soon. Yeah, I think we're good to just keep it in 5th right now. Lap traffic's coming up, though. That will make things a bit interesting. It's a little bit pushy on exit. I think I'm running a bit harder than I was.
Oh, sorry, fellas.
That scared the shit out of me.
Yeah, don't touch that yellow line.
Yeah. Warren might have done the same thing. That is unfortunate for him. I saw some smoke there. Hopefully he is still going somewhere and not in the pits. We have almost pulled the 2 seconds ahead of Shane. That was a bad exit for us, though. Leaders will be catching some lap cars here soon. I think we're starting to fall off now. Running 5th. Might have to start back. Might have to start downshifting again. Into 4th to get off the corner. Oh, Warren's on pit road now. Dang. People are dropping like flies up here with that yellow line. That's going to hurt Warren in the points quite a bit. Unless he can get back out here and we have a lot more attrition. He had wrecked or been involved in a couple things at Detroit, but he still managed to finish good because he finished the race. I don't think he was on the lead lap, but he ended up beating us, and I think we finished 8th after wrecking out with like 2 to go. So he still ended up getting decent points there, but he is in 26th right now at this race. Got a bit of a clump of cars ahead, kind of giving me a bit more aero, it feels like, so I'm shifting again. It looks like 26 is blocking the leader. Maybe he got loose or something there. There, he let him by. I don't think he would have been blocking them. I look funny from back here, Timothy, but he's letting him by now, so. That was not a good entry. Layton has not been able to get around him. That's getting Dakota back out ahead. Oh my goodness. No turn there. Hit a big pocket of dirty air. We're going to need to be real patient with it. Getting back on throttle.
The leader just did a 24.668.
It's going to take us a bit to maneuver around. Just going to run the bottom and hopefully be able to exit the corner.
Got one outside. All clear,
Timothy and Max are just running high for us. Much appreciated.
Stay low. All clear, all clear.
Thank you, thank you. I got us by him without too much trouble.
Thanks, Nick.
We need to take a look at fuel. See what people are going to be thinking about. Somebody just spun onto pit road. It looks like that was Ryan again. Maybe he's just calling it. We've got about 27 laps, I think is what it said. Yeah, he just called it. That sucks for him. He was obviously really fast, as he always is. This is just a ridiculously tough car to race in traffic, I think. I know that's my biggest problem with this car, just the difficulty of racing around other cars. My biggest problem, as in it's what I'm not good at, not as in it's something the car has something wrong with it. No, it's I'm not good at it.
That car is a lap down.
Nick just running high for us.
Got one outside.
Thank you.
You're clear high, clear high.
We've caught up to a Layton, and we've actually caught up to Dakota a little bit. Though we did not get the car to turn that time. Oh, we nearly did the yellow line trick.
The leader just did a 24.657.
I think it's going to be easy, or maybe not easy, but catching people's not going to be the biggest issue. It's going to be doing anything to make a pass, because we kind of caught a Layton a little bit, and then you just get stalled out. It's like we hit a wall with the dirty air. And I think people who are going to be able to overcome that are going to be in the best shape, either by tire saving or by running a different line or figuring out where they can go on the track to not deal with it. I'm not sure what the answer for me is right now. I think if we just run down here, it might be good. Kind of pull back up to him a bit. Didn't turn out of the corner that time, though. Don't know where Shane is behind me. Max is 3 seconds back. And Shane is not ahead of him. Shane was only like a second and a half back. And P26 just set the fastest lap. Is that going to be pit stops happening already? Maybe he pit. Who's in P26? Let's see if we can figure that out. 26 is Warren. I guess he's back out, but he's 3 laps down. But should be able to salvage some points for him. Getting back out here at least. Nicholas is staying high for us. Thank you.
Stay low, there's a car on the high side. All clear, all clear.
I got in very slowly. Nearly clipped the apron on the corner.
The leader just did a 24.609.
24.6 from the leader. We did a 25.0 with that bad 3 and 4.
Thanks, Dan.
Dan getting past.
Yeah, I can't get through the dirty air. I don't understand.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really, really tough. I've just been stuck behind a Layton. I haven't really been able to do anything. We haven't really made a pass. The only person who got around was Ryan when he clipped the apron.
I got all the settings maxed out for loose.
Oh, man. And he's still tight?
Alright, man, that car's a lap down.
That's how I spun out at Iowa. I wouldn't want to even mess with that.
Right front tire is wearing out.
Right front tire's wearing out, huh? I really don't feel like it is, but if you say so. Should be able to last until we pit. We only got 15 laps, so not concerned with that. I think this just running an easy pace
Stay low.
around the bottom is going to work for us okay, though. It seems like we've got a nice gap to those guys behind us.
Got one outside. Still there? What's your line?
Layden is pulled back away from us, though. He's 1.5, 1.6. But now we are clear to him, so we can run a bit harder. Hopefully be a bit quicker. Somebody going to pit road there. That is Frank, I think. I'd like to stay out and get a lap led, but I don't know if we will. Car spun, that's Allen.
Thanks, Rick.
That stinks.
You got it, bud.
We've had quite a few people spin, no cautions. They've all been beneath the racing surface. I don't know if Allen got the wall on exit out of 2 or put the apron or something, but he was in the grass sideways. Couldn't tell if he had any damage or anything. He's on pit road now. He might have spun exiting the pits as well on that apron. Also a possibility. Something we need to really be careful with. We've got such great track position, and it's going to be so easy to make a mistake and throw it away. We just need to be hyper vigilant about it. We lose a little bit of time on the access roads and on entry, on the pit stop and stuff, just to be safer, because we're going to lose way more if we end up spinning. Joe onto pit road. We're going to be pitting soon. Are we going to be able to get a lap lead? Looks like Warren coming back out. Maybe he needed to get more damage fixed. When is Dakota and Layton going to pit? Hopefully they pit before we have to pit. Wonder how much time people are going to gain on us if we're staying out the longest. I don't feel like our speeds are much different than what we were running at the beginning, so no, they are pretty much identical. Literally no fall off, so staying out long is not going to hurt us at all. That is good to know.
Thanks, Richard.
I think, anyway. Maybe they can run a lot faster now that the track's cooled off and they have new tires, but we are running only a 10th off what we ran our fastest lap, so don't think we're going to get hurt too bad by staying out. Great first run, though. This has been pretty fun. Haven't really been racing at all, but been trying to keep it off the apron and trying to not push too hard. Shane coming out of the pits, just ahead of us. 5 laps left on fuel. Hopefully, Dakota and Layton will be pitting soon, so we can go an extra lap and get a lap lead.
Pitting in.
Richard's pitting in. Okay. Seeing a bunch of smoke, but I think that's just people locking up the tires, slowing down, making sure they get it stopped for pit road speed. Come on, you guys need to pit. You need to pit. You're cutting it close for me. That is Dakota going down pit road right now, so Layton's going to get a lap lead, and hopefully he'll pit, and then we can get a lap lead behind him. Dakota just pit from the lead.
You're in second. There you go, man. Good job. The leader is sitting now. The car in C26 just at the top of the lap.
Is he going to pit?
24.049.
Oh, he's not going to.
Pitting out.
You have about 2 laps of fuel left.
I don't know if we can make it another lap. I think we've got to pit. I don't think we're going to get our lap lead. Do we chance it? Holy cow. I cannot believe he went, and I missed the pit entry. So we have to make it another lap. Ooh, that stinks. I thought he would have pit there for sure. I got to save some fuel here.
That car is a lap down. Stay low. There's a car on the high side. You're clear high.
I don't know how he's gone an extra couple laps. He must have been keeping it in 5th gear the whole time.
The car in C16 just at the fastest lap. 23.964. Don't forget to pit this lap for more fuel.
We should be able to make it to pit box.
The leader is pitting now.
I think 0.2 gallons left. 0.1 gallons left, actually. We got to go all the way down, though. Oh, just hold on a little bit. Didn't get a lap lead, dang it. We have 0 estimated laps left. 0.1. We are sputtering.
Right here.
Woo, that was close. We ran that thing dry. 3560 on the tires.
That's it. Go.
That was a close one. Had to take a little bit extra longer to get some fuel put into it. Nick was able to stay out. He got a lap lead. We could not, unfortunately. Nick has gone a lot longer. He must be really playing the long strategy. Should I just try and keep it in 5th from now on? Save a little bit of extra fuel.
All clear, all clear.
I think we're in 4th. Possibly. We should cycle back to 3rd. Shane is 4.3 back, so he didn't really gain much on us by pitting a handful of laps early. Once Nick pits, we should be back to 3rd. Leighton gained quite a bit on us on pit exit, but really not that much, like half a second. Let's just keep it in 5th now, see if we can go a little bit extra. We cut that a bit too close, and we didn't even get the lap lead because Leighton had saved more than we did. So that is something.
Sorry about that, Rick.
Did not expect him to be able to go that long,
No problem.
but he must have been cutting it fairly close as well. We were sputtering coming into our box. But I think with the fall off being what it was, really no sense in pitting early. Well, we're running a couple tenths quicker than we were for our fastest lap now because the track just cooled off, but not a huge difference at all. So I think Nick saving fuel and going long is going to work out for him pretty well, I imagine.
Good job, man. Back in 3rd.
See where he comes out.
Got one outside. Stay low.
Get around Raymond.
You're clear high. Clear
Thank you.
high.
Let's just keep it in 5th this run, see what it feels like. Tires were bad, 35 I think on the right front, but handling wise and fall off wise it was fine, so
2, 1.
I don't feel too concerned about that. Well, Leighton's back up to the wing of Dakota. 2.5 seconds up. They're both running faster than we are right now. But that was how it was at the, well, during the whole first run, so not too bad. We've got a nice gap on Shane though, which is good. Hopefully we can just do another run like we just had and be able to gain some as it goes along.
Got one outside.
Frank moving up for us. Thank you. Now we have no dirty air ahead of us. Sim time, we are looking at almost 6 o'clock. Sun, I imagine, will be setting within the next maybe 15-20 minutes real time. Already getting some real long shadows on the front stretch. Shane has pulled up quite a bit, but I think we're going to be good long run. It is feeling like it's turning quite a bit better, almost to the point where I kind of want to move that bar down one. But I think it's okay for now. We need to just really keep an eye on it. But I think we don't have to worry about shifting to 4th, running by ourselves here. Really doesn't feel like we're going that fast, but we're going about 200 around the track.
The leader just did a 24.318.
Thank you.
24.3 from the leader. We just did a 24.0, so they're just in traffic, racing hard. we're not really gaining anything, even though they're running a bit slower. Right now I'm just more concerned with putting down laps without pushing or getting loose, and
Thank you.
trying to keep Shane at a good distance behind us. All green so far. Nashville Superspeedway. It's the track you race when you want green flag racing. And we've got some right now. That was a little bit bad on the right front. We're in some dirty air again, though.
That car is a lap down.
I'm just going to use some brake to get it to turn and not worry about shifting it, I think, when we're in traffic here. Definitely much tighter, though. Need to remember I have to use the pit entry access road. Kind of forgot right before we pit. I didn't really mean to go around an extra time and cause that to be so close, but I'd forgotten I needed to use the access road, and by the time I realized it, I was past it. I was kind of paying attention to a Leighton. I was hoping he was going to pit a lap before us, but ended up not. Unfortunately, so no lap led for us, but that's okay. We got an unlikely bonus point in qualifying. We have caught back up to both of them a little bit.
The leader did a 24.409.
We got Rick here. Let's see where Nick is after he cycled through from staying out that long. I wonder if he's made up some time. Well, he's not even on the F3 behind us.
Thank you for that.
He is in 12th ahead of us. But he might have been running there anyway. I think we all kind of just cycled to where we were.
You got one outside.
That dirty air sucks back there.
Yeah, I'm just kind of trying to manage, but thanks. It's nice when I have a huge gap to the other guys in front of me, though.
Yeah, that 1 second gap makes for some good laps.
Yeah. Once they're so far ahead that you're not even racing them, you don't get that dirty air, and it feels a lot better. They are still having a close battle. This whole race, they've been pretty much nose to tail. At the end of that first run, Leighton had fallen back a little bit. And maybe he'll do that again, but right now they're back to right behind each other, or Leighton right behind Dakota. And they've got some lap traffic that they're dealing with. 4 cars packed up on each other. Maybe some contact there. Oh, they just clipped the apron. That could end up being a yellow. That was Nicholas Wing. That wasn't one of the leaders. I was worried that was Dakota or Leighton. But that was a heavy bit of lap traffic there, and unfortunate for Nicholas. He caught that yellow line. Probably just trying to get out of the way. I thought Dakota or Leighton had just spun there. Dakota's in a darker colored car up there, but Leighton was in a white one, so.
I think he might have vaulted forward before the caution even was able to catch him.
No, you got it back pointed straight.
He stayed on the apron.
I did.
Yeah. He was sideways on the track
Okay,
for a
gotcha.
second, but then he slid down and he actually got it pointed back straight, I think, before he got, or he hit anything, but he was on pit road there, so.
Just didn't overcorrect it and take everybody out with me.
Yeah. We've had several spins like that, but no yellows. Just little one-car incidents. This is good for us, though. This long run, it's putting a lot of people a lap down, and we are in very good position for track position. There are lucky dogs and wave arounds, but
Got one outside.
the way this is going, if we get a caution, everybody's going to want tires and fuel, so nobody's going to stay out. We're not going to have a huge group of people getting back on the lead lap, but there will be at least one person get back on the lead lap. But the more people that can go a lap down while we stay on the lead lap will just help us. We are almost to halfway. This race has kind of gone pretty fast. Not been too bad. Probably going to need to start thinking about their next pit stop soon. We got another 37 laps though. I wonder, will that be our last pit stop? Probably will be. Well, no it won't. Shoot. We're going to need another one, aren't we? If we do 40 laps from here, we still won't be within 60 at the end. I don't really know if I could fuel save at all more than I'm doing right now, or just leaving it in 5th. We could try running 6th. That's probably much slower though. How big's the gap to the Shane? 4.4. Should we try running 6th? See if we can get a few extra laps out of this?
The lead is stood on 24.571.
Let's try it. Not going to be a huge difference. We did a 24.4 that last time. Let's see what this is going to be this next lap. We may end up getting a yellow, but if this goes green, which it's likely, I kind of want to be able to do it on just one stop. I don't know if we'll be able to. It's going to be close. That was a 24.0. We just did 4/10 quicker that time, running 6th gear. Let's just keep it in 6th then, I guess. I don't think that's going to be a big enough difference to save us much, but maybe a little bit. We went literally as long as we could on that first run. Nick was somehow able to go like 2 laps longer. But he must have really been saving. Probably not shifting to 4th like we had pretty much that whole first run. So we'll see what we can get. We need to make it to like lap 140 or 145 or 135, I mean.
All right, we're halfway.
I think we're only going to be able to make it to lap 130. I don't think we're going to be able to go one stop and then be good to the end, unfortunately. Unless we really do some saving. Hopefully we're just doing a bit of saving right now. I don't think you can clutch this thing, really. We could try. Right now, let's just lift early. Not get on it too hard. Or too early. It's okay if we lose a bit of time right now, but if we can just, if this goes green and we could just stop one more time, be good, we could be in good shape. But who knows what's going to happen as the sun goes down. I'm going to be interested to see when other people are going to pit. I think we are saving quite a bit here, but yeah, we are. Okay. Maybe this will work. Probably have to run this same kind of way the next run too, though. But I think that'll be okay. Any caution we get, though, we're going to have to pit for some more fuel, because we could get a green-white checkered.
That car is a lap down.
I think we might be able to make it. We're going to have to, let's go as long as we can this run as well. It's going to be close. We got Adam here. We got draft, so that's giving us extra RPM.
Outside. Still there?
I can't get off the corner very well in 6th gear.
You're clear high.
He lifts for us, though. Thank you. I am just rolling around trying to save our fuel. We've got a good gap to Shane. A really good gap. Looks like he's about 5 seconds back now. Uh-oh. Looks like we might be holding Adam up, unfortunately. I don't want to go any faster. But it might be draft. Nick King on pit road there.
The lead is 24.462.
Okay, he's rolling a bit higher there to try and get a bit of separation. We're not going to make it to 135. Maybe like 133, 134. Maybe that's enough. Maybe we can go about 66 laps. I don't know. We're going to have to get it packed full, though. Let's not get auto fuel on. Let's just get the whole thing filled up. I'm sorry, I'm holding you up late, or Adam. Trying to work some strategy here. Got some more smoke there. We got a car stopped up on the apron, or slow. Just up ahead is Olivier, I believe, yeah, and somebody coming out of the pits. Oh my. That is Warren.
All clear, all clear.
Might be able to pull away from us on his new tires. What is fuel looking like? We're going to be close. I don't think we can do 70 laps on a tank, though. We're going to have about 70 to go when we pit, if we take this as long as it can go. I wonder if Leighton is fuel saving right now, and that's why he's dropped back so far. That might be. I think we're going to let Adam go, or Frank go by. I really want to fuel save. Get some extra out of this.
The lead is 24.531.
Should we try clutching it on entry? Let's try it. Is that a thing we can do in this? We got such a big gap to Bryce. This feels so strange. Here, you go back around me.
Inside, that car is a lap down. Clear low, clear low. You're losing on the car in front. The gap is 1 point.
That was a bad corner. I lost a bunch of time there.
The car behind is closing on you. The gap is 8.7 seconds.
I'm trying to get some extra laps. We're going to stay high here as well.
Alright man, that car is a lap down. Alright man, that car is a lap down. Inside, all clear, all clear.
Just playing the strategy, position-wise, we're not losing anything doing this. We're just losing some time on track to the people ahead of us, and we got such a nice gap behind us that I think we're not going to lose much to try this. I mean, look at our time. We've got almost 10 seconds behind us right now. I think if we could pull this off and only have to do one more stop, we're going to be in such better shape. So I feel like if we don't, we might be one of the only ones that weren't saving enough. We'll see how this goes. I don't know if even doing this is going to save us enough to get there, but I think we should try. We're still only running 24.4s. We've kind of been doing that running full speed. We've done some 24.0s, but we're not consistently hitting those. So I don't think this is going to hurt us too bad at all. Yeah, and the leader's doing 24.4s. I think we have nothing to lose doing this. Literally. I'm very interested to see how this is going to work out if it stays green. Joe's on pit road. Let's make sure fuel. We got that, and tires. Just got to triple check everything. Christopher's pitting. The sun is going down in a hurry right now. I have no idea if this is going to be possible. Like I've been saying, it is going to be close though. I think. Got Nick King coming up. Gap behind us is a little bit smaller than it was, but not by much. We'll have to let Nick King go by. I'll just run wide for him.
Got one inside. Alright man, that car is flat down. All clear, all clear.
Dan is on pit road. Alan, Max. I don't know if clutching's actually doing anything, really, to the RPM. Maybe it is. Is it doing more than just lifting? I don't know. It's getting us down to like 3,200 RPM, but is that what it was doing when we were just lifting normally? I don't really know. 23.8 from P15. We go another 7 laps. We got over 10 seconds behind us. Maybe we should start lifting a bit on the front stretch or on the straightaways. I was testing the RPM there, so I think it does help to clutch it.
The car is just at the fastest lap. 23,
Putting in.
7, 6, 6. The car behind is closing on you. The gap is 8.2 seconds.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm trying something that's probably bad.
The gap is
Oh, the gap's huge in front of us
7.2
now.
seconds.
Get Joe coming out on new tires. We'll just stay low for him.
Outside. You have about 5 laps left of stay low. There's a car on the high side. You're clear high, clear high.
Now, let's not lift on the straightaways. That's going to lose us too much time.
Pitting.
Dakota's pitting.
The car behind is closing on you. The gap is 8.5 seconds.
Yeah, I know. You don't gotta tell me every 2 laps when it's still over 8 seconds.
The leader is pitting now.
Dakota
Hitting out.
on the pit road. We can go another 3 laps. That's not gonna take us to 135.
The car behind is pitting. Alright, man. You're back in second. Car 12 has taken the lead.
We got Christopher.
That car is a lap down.
Stay low for him.
Outside. Alright, man.
Watch
car is a
that
lap
yellow
down.
line.
Stay low. All clear, all clear.
We go another 2 laps.
You have about 2 laps of fuel left.
Yeah, I don't think we can make it on one more stop unless we save this whole next run.
Son of a bitch, I said going into the pit.
Oh,
The lead is on
that stinks.
24.735.
I don't think we can go another lap. I think we've got a pit. No more, another non-lap led.
Sucks to hear. I was looking forward to trying to race it.
We got a pit here.
Don't forget to pit this lap for more fuel. Alright, man, that car is a lap down. The car in front is pitting. The leader
Yeah,
is pitting now.
Leighton's pitting as well.
Alright, man, that car is a lap down.
Doggone it, I even slowed down early, but oh my god, that's gonna piss
All
me
right.
off so much.
I know we only get to lap 133, coming to 134. We'll see how this works.
tell me when I almost died earlier.
10. 5,
Had to pit there though. We couldn't go another lap.
1. Right here.
I don't know if clutching really did anything for us, but it didn't hurt to try.
That's it, go.
Oh, we might actually be good. It says 70 right now to make it to the end. Interesting. Nick, I think, is going to be able to make it. He's been going really long this whole time. We should cycle back to where we were,
That car is a lap down.
I believe.
Outside. Still there? Hold the line. You're clear high, clear high.
And are we going to be able to make it to the end? I hope so.
Outside.
No turn. Let's see what the tires were that last time. 61.74. We did a ton better on the tires that time. We're in P5. Who's in front of us? Nick. Shane leapfrogged us as we were saving like crazy. But is Shane going to need to pit an extra time? He's been pitting pretty early. He certainly might need to. Right now, it is close. It's showing we should be able to make it right now, though. I'm just going to run it in 6th. I'm not going to do any funny clutching stuff. I think Nick is pitting right now. He is. He will definitely be able to make it to the end.
The leader is hitting now. You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 1 second. That was your fastest lap of the session.
So who knows if that actually hurt us by giving up that spot to Shane, or was helping us to get the extra couple laps we needed.
7.945.
I don't know. I think with how early Shane's been pitting, I think he's going to have to pit again. Can't imagine he's going to make it.
Outside.
Get around, Matthias.
All clear, all clear.
Thank you. Well, I don't think we can make it. Now it's showing we're not going to be able to. Shoot. I don't think there's anything I can really do to change that unless I want to start running much, much slower. We're about a lap short. That stinks. I don't know how Nick was able to save that much. I felt like I was going so slow that last time. If we have to pit again, are we going to want to take tires? Just do a splash and go.
Got one outside. All clear, all clear.
I don't know. Now it's showing 57. We're like 2 laps short.
You're clear high, clear high.
I slowed down way too much there for Raymond. I think with the speeds picking up as the sun goes down, it may not be possible. .2, 58. It's just, we're like a lap and a half short. I don't think that's going to get any better. I don't think it's going to be possible. That sucks. What do we do? Should we just push it now? Maybe we'll get a caution. If we pit again, are we going to pit for tires? Are we going to pit for fuel only? I don't know. If we're not going to be able to make it, like it's looking like we're not going to be able to, probably did us no good doing that saving. Obviously it did us no good. We just gave up the spot to Shane. I'm probably not going to be able to get it back. Dang it. That was a bad idea. Sun is quickly going down. We got somebody spun on the infield. That is Shane. What happened? That really sucks. He had us covered there. Just as I was talking about him. Did he grab the wall on exit? Or did he clip the apron? That really sucks. I have to assume Nick is going to be able to make it to the end. And he will probably end up beating us. But we may end up getting a caution. That is Shane is still trying to get back around.
No problem, man.
I don't think we're going to be making it, though. No, there's no way.
Well, that's how you throw away a good race.
Yeah, that really sucks. What happened?
I was starting to get a little loose, but I was actually backing down on the weight jacker, and it just slacked on me.
Oh, that sucks. It hasn't got loose for me at all yet. That really stinks. Maybe some people are dealing with that. I've just got my weight jacker at 0 and running those 2 clicks up on the bar.
Here's the real question. Do I save fuel or do I race and stay on the same? Or on the lead lap?
Ugh. What's our gap? 5 seconds. I don't think any amount of saving is going to get us there. Unfortunately, I feel like there's going to be a lot of people who are going to be able to make it, unfortunately. And we're going to maybe finish outside top 10. I don't know how they're saving that much without just completely stopping.
Got one outside.
I don't know how Nick was able to go so many more laps than us, but he was further back in the pack, probably had draft.
Still there.
Might have been lifting down the straights, I don't know. But it's not going to work out for us, I don't think. The question is, how many spots are we going to lose? There luckily is quite a few people a lap down. But the problem is, if we pit, we may end up being one of them. Nick is the last car on the lead lap in 9th. So, I think worst case scenario, we might get 9th.
Taking the lead.
Did Leighton just pass Dakota? He did. He'd been racing behind him the whole time, not able to get around him. Question for the pit stop is, what do we do? Do we just take a small little bit, no tires? Or do we change the tires? Like, if we go as long as we can here, we're only going to have 4 laps to go to the end.
Outside. You're clear high. Clear high.
But tires don't take that long. I think we don't take tires because lap times have been pretty much the exact same the entire race, no matter what tires we're on. I think we just take a tiny bit of fuel and go. Let's get that ready. Turn that off. Fuel, it's showing 1.5 gallons with the auto fuel.
Hey, Brian, I'll give you the inside up here on turn 1.
Let's just put 2 in there. Somebody is on pit road. That looks to be Warren.
Thank you.
We just got to hope that other people aren't going to be able to make it.
Alright, man, that car is flat down.
All good. It's called a race, man.
Inside. Clear low, clear low.
Really think that's going to catch us out, though, not being able to save that much, but I don't think we were going to be able to make it. So we might as well go full speed here and not lose more time. Got to make that call early so we're not giving up a ton of time like we did that last time. I mean, we're still going to need a caution to get back to have a chance at the lead, but we don't need to be losing a bunch of time for no reason in case they have some contact or start getting really loose or something. Maybe we can pull up.
You're pulling away from the car behind.
We got a nice gap behind us. Not to worry about. I'm worried that we're gonna be one of the only ones needing to pit. But maybe it's the opposite. Maybe everyone's going to need to pit except Nick. Maybe Nick's going to win this race. And we'll still get top 5. Or maybe Nick wasn't even able to save enough. Maybe... No, there's no way. I think he's got it. He went about 4 extra laps than us, I'm pretty sure. I think we're just going to give Nick King this spot. I think he's on new tires. You can pass me here.
You got one inside. Stay high. There's
Hopefully.
on the low side. All clear, all clear. The car is C22, just at the fastest lap. 23.5.
P22 just set the fastest lap. Shane is still in 10th, so he hasn't fallen too bad. Obviously much worse than he was doing.
24.377.
Yeah, we're like 5 laps short now. Maybe I want to take more than 2 gallons. No, 2 should be okay, I hope. We got Joe here.
You got one inside.
He's going to be on new tires.
Still there?
We'll just get in behind him, hopefully.
Clear low, clear low.
Maybe use a little bit of draft. Or just miss the corner completely. Maybe we do want to put in a couple more gallons. Just to be safe. I don't know. I'm sure it's fine, but I'm paranoid with that kind of stuff. Question is, when are we going to pit? I don't know. How much time are we going to lose if we pit? What if we pit early? Probably not a good idea to pit early. Because then we might get put a lap down and then there might be a caution.
Alright, man, that car is a lap down.
Just have to assume that Dakota can't make it. Possibly a Leighton can't make it. I don't know, though. He was going a bit long, but he was pitting the exact same time we were. And he could have been saving better than us. But I have to assume Dakota can't because he's been pitting earlier. Nick, I think, might be the only one we can assume can make it that's on the lead lap right now. He's in 5th.
Sorry, Kyle.
There's only 7 people on lead lap, getting ready to be only 6.
I'm just trying to save fuel.
We do have some people saving fuel, but they're going to be too far back. Because we're not going to have a long pit stop, but we are going to lose quite a bit of time still. I don't know. Maybe we'll fall really far. I am concerned, but this has been an extremely fast race for 200 laps. Man, we're like 3 laps short. I wish I could save that much. There's no way it's possible though, right? Let's just try lifting really early. Should we try clutching it again? We have 30 to go. We're 3.5 laps short. Let's try clutching it on entry again. This is probably stupid and probably not worth trying, and if we were going to try it, we should have done it earlier. We got 10 seconds back behind us, though. Ugh. Can we save a whole extra, like, 3 laps doing this over the course of 25 laps here? Probably not. Let's try it. That bumped us up to 25. I said I wasn't going to try this, but maybe it's possible. We have to go like a second slower, though. We're still 3 laps short.
The leader did a 24.564.
Oh, man. I don't think it's going to be enough.
The car behind is closing on you.
We're just losing so much time.
0.3 seconds. Alright, man, that car is a lap down.
We're like 2 laps short now. Maybe this is possible. Let's keep trying.
Got one outside.
Don't spike the RPM like that, though. I'm worried Christopher's definitely going to catch us. But maybe it's not going to matter because he'll at the pit. We won't.
Got one outside. Stay low. That car is a lap down. You're clear high, clear high.
I don't know, man. I really want to make it, but I don't think we're going to. These last couple laps haven't saved us really anything.
Outside. That car is a lap down. All clear, all clear.
Well, we're close. We're almost to 1 lap short.
Outside. Alright, man, that car is a lap down. Still there? Hold your line. You're clear high, clear high.
Almost. I think we might be just able to do it.
We got these 4.1.
We are going to lose a spot, though.
24.12.
On track. Probably we're going to get passed by multiple people. You're a lap short still. Oh, I don't know if this is going to work. Oh, I don't know. I think we should just try. We're 13 seconds behind the leader. We're not in danger of going a lap down, really, anytime soon. We're like half a lap behind. Christopher's probably going to pass us, but I think he's going to need to pit. Nick might pass us, and I don't think he's going to need to
Got one
pit.
outside. Alright, man, that car is a lap down. You're clear high, clear high.
Just giving everyone the top because I don't want to run the higher line and go have to take longer to get around the track. We got 18 to go. 16.8 on fuel. We're like half a lap short now. I think we can get there. I think we can get there. We're half a lap short. Christopher's still not quite behind us on the F3, at least from what I can see.
Go ahead, Nick.
Got one
Just
outside.
giving everyone the top.
Alright, man, that car is a lap down.
I'm not going to make the gas anyways.
We got you 3.2 seconds outside. Stay low. Alright, man, that car is a lap down.
Shane getting by us.
We got you 9.6.
Get us some draft.
You're clear high, clear high.
Christopher's got a pit. He's behind us.
The lead is just up 24.
Nick is not going to need to pit.
2, 9.
There's no way. He's going to pass us and beat us. We were so close.
Alright, man, that car is a lap down.
I don't know if we're going to be able to make it. I don't know if we're going to be able to make it. Oh, I think we're good on fuel right now. I think we're okay. I think we're half a lap to the good. We got 12 to go. It says we can do 11.9. Crossing the line now to get 11 to go. No. Cross the line to get 12 to go. We're just a hair short right now. Oh, Leighton's getting ready to put us a lap down. Crap. Now we're going to be in trouble. Well, I don't know what's going to happen now because we're going to get put a lap down.
Hey, Dakota, didn't know you were dropping down there.
That's unfortunate.
Oh, you're all good. I'm just trying to figure out how the hell to save all this fuel.
Dakota is trying to save. We may not end up getting the top 5 after all. But we are doing something different than I said earlier. Like at the beginning of this run. I didn't think I was going to make it. We just got the 10 to go. We are 9.2, but we are getting ready to put a lap down. Or within the next little bit. He's 5.8 back. He might need to put us a lap down for us to be able to make it.
Alright, man, that car is a lap down.
This has turned into a complete fuel mileage race, which I was not expecting.
24.382 outside. All clear, all
I
clear.
still don't think we're making it. Unfortunately. We got 7.5. We just got the 8 to go. We're like half a lap short still. More than that. Oh, this stinks. Once we get put a lap down, we can make it. But if we don't end up getting put a lap down, like if they have to pit, I don't think it's going to work.
Outside.
I think Nick's going to win this race.
Clear high.
Amazingly.
The car in C11, just at the fastest lap. 23.338.
But maybe we'll get lucky and get second. Probably not happening though.
4.6 seconds. You're losing on the car in front. The gap is 3 seconds. You have about 5 laps.
Somebody spun to the infield there. That's Frank, I believe. Maybe not. I think it was.
Five laps to go. It's going well. Keep at it.
Yeah, I think we've got a pit. I think we're going to run out. I think we're going to run out of fuel. Yeah, we are.
Hey, Oliver, I'm sorry for pulling up in front of you there, man.
Crap.
I just misjudged it.
Let's pit.
Alright, man, that car is a lap down.
Let's go another lap and we got a pit. We're not making it. How many spots are we going to lose? We're going to go a lap down. We're going to fall outside the top 10, I bet. This sucks.
You have about 2 laps of fuel left. 2 laps to go.
It says 2 to go, but I...
24.113.
Oh, maybe we can make it. I don't know. We're not getting the white flag, though. The leader is. But we can let the leader by.
The leader is coming up with you. They're not that far.
We can let the leader by and get it in behind him. And then this will be the white flag. Yes, we're going to finish the race.
White flag this time by. 1 more to go. You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
Maybe get P4. We're going to start sputtering. Oh, we made it. We got the checkered. I think that's the end. Leighton somehow made it. We get top 4.
Good race, everyone.
Great job, driver.
That got exciting at the end. If we had not let a Leighton by,
Good win, Leighton.
we would not have made it.
Yeah, good race, guys. It's crazy that went green the whole way.
Whew! We had to let him by, so we got on
Well,
the
I
white
ran out of
flag.
fuel right at the line.
Dakota, I guess, was saving there. Does he still gets second. Nick ends up beating us, unfortunately. I don't know how he was able
Awesome, guys. Thanks.
to get it that far.
I ran 1 lap short on fuel.
Yeah, I was
Same
worried.
here. I forgot that I was 2 laps down and I didn't think
Whew.
I could make it, so I was just going balls to the wall. And then suddenly I got the 2 to go and I had a lap and a half of fuel.
Yeah. Another win for a Leighton. He is checking out on this championship. And he took all of our bonus points away for leading a lap by pitting the same time that we had to pit. But good job to him. Great win.
But I didn't lose the position.
Great job to Nick being able to
I
save
don't
it.
think.
Yeah, well, I think I almost ran out right in front of you there, Alan.
Had I been able to, had I realized that we needed to save from the beginning, we could have done a much better job at that, but I didn't think it was going to end up being like that. But made for an exciting finish, I think. Didn't know if we were going to make it or not. I had to let a Leighton by, and that's what we saw right behind us at the beginning. So Adam just gets a massive arrow push underneath a Leighton. And not a Leighton. I keep saying a Leighton when I see Alan. Underneath Alan, that puts Alan up into the wall. That's what we saw, but didn't actually turn out to be anything too big. But it does send Alan back quite far. Jump to lap 10. A little bit of apron that shoves him up. Jump to lap 33. We didn't have any cautions, so it's just going to be some wall hits, and those spins might show up. But it might not even show the spins, since I don't think many of them hit anything. Nothing going on there. And then just some bumps. Did it already break? We're just on lap 36. Just showing people on lap 36. Well, we saw Ryan spin, so we'll take a look at that. He's already on pit road at this point. He did that at lap 21, 22. So yeah, he's running third. We were just running behind him. He does the same thing I did in that official race a year and a half ago. Just clips that left, and he gets a penalty actually too. So that ends his day. And then Warren, I think, had a problem as well. Just after this happened. I guess we can look at the people who ended up several laps down. We know Warren also had, yeah, same exact thing. Just barely touches it, can't get off of it, just spins him right down to where Ryan went, and he got a penalty for crossing that. We know Shane did as well, but that was later on. So we'll take a look at what happened to Nicholas Wing. As he ends his race on lap 87. He grabbed a little bit of the wall. We saw this happen as well. We're just behind this. He got some wall there. That sends him down to the inside, and he's got leaders around him, and he's just trying to stay out of the way, and that sends him down there, and he pulls it in after that. Then Frank, he had a problem at the end, I think, but he survived most of it. Oh, he got a tap. That's who we saw in the infield at the end. He was pushing up there, and some net code maybe, or he just caught his left rear a little bit more than he expected. A little bit quicker than he expected, but that sent Frank to the infield. And then Rick, did he have a problem on lap 187? Potentially. He's just pitting. He's just pitting. Maybe he got a speeding penalty. Really, not much else happened. Alan ended up 5 laps down, but I That might have been from before. I don't know if we're going to see anything here. That's just him finishing the race. The only other thing that I know happened was Shane got something happened while he was in third. I don't know what lap that was. Probably right here. He's in 10th. So that was after. He was in third, right? I don't know when this happened. Was that early on? Lap 146? Yeah. Okay. It just gets loose on him, like he said. I never felt loose ever, but I also never really pushed that hard because I was worrying about fuel. But he just starts getting wiggly and it just snaps on him. Doesn't hit anything though, so he was able to keep going and still got a top 10 out of it. Overall, great race. Had we been able to save fuel from the beginning and have that figured out, we could have not been so slow. Leighton and Dakota both end up making it somehow. I have literally no idea. Literally no idea. Because Leighton pit the same times we did, and we were saving so much more, and we still barely made it. And Dakota, he pit earlier than we did, and they still made it. So I have no idea. Nick ends up beating us as well, unfortunately, because he had stayed out the longest. I wish I could have done that, but... oh well, we get a top 5, top 4, no incidents. And we finish a good race, and yeah. I could be happy with that. Caution-free, 200 laps at Nashville Superspeedway. I mean, cautions are ridiculously rare here. Such a crazy good track. That was a ton of fun, though. And thanks for watching.